Hi everyone, this is Margaret Manning with Boomerly. You may not be retired yet, but you might be thinking about it. And I'm sure that the images are that retirement is great. It's going to be fantastic. No more commutes to work, no more late meetings or late night working. It's just a time when you're going to get to do what you want to do with your life. And of course, that's going to raise the obvious question of, what is it that I want to do with my life after retirement? I've got time to spare. I've got, places I can go. And what's next? Well, it is really a time to explore those passions that you've been putting aside all of your life, things that, you've had to sacrifice perhaps for your job or for your family situation. And so it's great to look forward to retirement with that kind of optimistic, sense that it's going to open doors for you and be something really rewarding. And one thing that you might want to consider is a volunteer vacation. These have recently become very popular because a lot of organizations, of course, are realizing there's a need in the world to have people with wisdom and knowledge and skills to become part of a team and working in places around the world. And of course, these opportunities have great potential for someone who's retired because you've got experience for sure in some area of knowledge or work. You've got skills and confidence, and you've got this desire to give back and to help the world. So in a way, it's a perfect kind of opportunity for a retired person. Now, there are some things to think about when you're looking at a volunteer vacation. And by the way, in our article on the website, there's a lot of information on different groups that you could look at, and there's just quite a bit of detail on their websites that will fill in some of the questions, answer the questions. But I mean, first of all, they're not free. You normally pay to attend a volunteer vacation, and the accommodation is normally something quite Spartan, so it's not going to be a five-star hotel. It's going to be something, a tent or a small cabin or something that's quite minimalist. So that's something to bear in mind. It'll be budget. The meals will be very simple, and you might even be involved in helping to prepare the meals. So that's something. It'll be communal, and you have to sort of learn to share. And also, you need to be fairly strong and healthy. Most of them require that you're in an environment where there's not perhaps the infrastructure that we have today. So being strong and healthy is another important thing. Now, of course, there are some critics of volunteer vacations who would say, well, you're going to these places around the world and you're taking away local jobs, and that's not reasonable. Well, of course, that is in a way true that some tasks are going to be taken on by a volunteer, but I think that uplifting a place gives opportunity to everyone. And I think there's some questions that you need to think about honestly about whether it's the right thing. But I think it's definitely an option for someone who doesn't quite want to just sit back in on the beach chair and relax and take it easy in retirement. Somebody that wants to get out there and and just see the world, share experience, and make new friends. It's just a perfect way to do that. So I could list a few of the groups: some Habitat for Humanity. There's a Restoration USA, and there's others that are in the article. But there's really something for everyone, and it's maybe worth checking into. So go to the website, look at the article, and leave your comments, and share maybe others that you're familiar with that people might want to consider. I think it'd be a great opportunity to have a conversation about this. So I look forward to reading your comments. Thanks everyone for contributing, and have a wonderful day. Thanks so much.